Good morning, everyone. So it is currently day 26 of the $10,000 prop funding challenge. I will be talking in these videos going forward, just to give you guys some insight. Currently, we're waiting for the 5-minute opening candle to finish forming before we're deciding to take a trade here. While we wait, I'll start giving you guys some quick updates as to moving forward. Just keeping an eye on the trades as well. So risk management will be 1% risk per trade. That's on the $10,000, obviously. I will be focusing to move my stop loss to break even a lot sooner. As I noticed in my analysis, this was something I was struggling with. For now, the focus strategies would only be the opening range and the school run strategy. I have to give all credit to Tom Bogart for the school run strategy. I will link a video in the description on exactly how the school run works. And as for the opening range, that is something I backtested myself and something I saw relating to the 5-minute opening candle. I'll probably also go over that in another video and how that works exactly. For now, as well, as you guys have probably noticed on the channel, I am doing a lot of pullback trades and breakouts, but I do not have a set strategy behind these yet. So it's quite variable, something I'm hoping to analyze further and get back to. And I will be adding to winners as well. That will be half the risk of the 1%, about 0.5% risk. And that'll only be after the trade has significantly moved and the stop loss would have been at break even at that point. I'll be giving weekly updates on the challenge as well to keep you guys more informed. And also I'll be adhering to these rules strict. So no deviations from this. Feel free to call me out in the comments, chat, anything you want. But yeah, just want to give you guys an update. As for the pullbacks and breakouts, I'll probably be doing that today, so I would maybe even get back to you guys on that tomorrow. I'm not sure if it'll be finished by then. But yeah, let's jump back into the charts. We should be coming up to the overnight range. It seems as though seeing some rejection from the daily level here, and we might be closing inside this overnight range. Just for quick explanation for those who are a bit lost here, the overnight range, again, props to Tom Hogarth here, is kind of the overnight range of the pair or index in this case between around about 12 CT to 6 AM CT. That's Central Time. It's been debated, but for now we're just using this for now. And the opening candle that I trade would be this one. I think it's around 8 AM UK time. So yeah, we're just waiting for that to form, and depending, again, I'll go into the rules in more depth tomorrow, but depending on how that forms, depends on how we take the trade. If it forms below, we would be looking at being on the seller side. If it forms above the overnight range, we would be looking at being on the buyer side. And in the case of it forming in the middle, like here for instance, we would be looking at taking the opposite. For instance, if like we saw it form here, we'd be looking at buying down here or selling up here. I also have made a size calculator on Excel that I might be sharing with you guys sometime. It's just a bit easier to calculate the size of your trades there than trying to manual calculate in your head. At least that's something I struggled with for a long time. Just checking the size here to check my position size. So it's going to be around the 0.37. Seeing some movement here. So we're going to be looking at buying down here. And if you are wondering what these gray lines are, they are the daily levels marked as. So that we are high or close and are open and the low of the day. I'd see a break and a further downward move a little bit slower. But for now, I am just sticking to my rules. Coming up on the second 5-minute close. Not quite there yet. I'm not sure if we will see this low being reached. Might continue up a bit higher, in which case we would be looking for sell above the first 5-minute bar. For those of you wondering, this is a custom candle timer. Not sure which one this is. I can go look it up for those interested. For when these candles are going to close. Also see this form is quite an inside bar. So We might see a reversal here. See quite a strong rejection on the 15-minute as well. I would probably be looking at taking a reversal here, but I've not only been following these two strategies for today. We'll stop below the low. Seems we're quite in some indecision still. I was also thinking of adding music to the background to make the waiting a bit more bearable, but I'm quite new to YouTube streaming, so incorporating something else to be navigated and figured out. Still not sure what you can and can't play, but I'll also look into that. The 15-minute has closed, so we did in fact Those below the thing, it is quite possible that we might see price shift bearish now, as we've also filled the gap from yesterday. But for now, I am just sticking to my strategy. I will, however, if we do get triggered and try move to break even quite soon, as it's setting up to look a bit bearish. I think the 30-minute candle should give us a bit more insight. I am, however, doubtful that we would see us getting tagged into this trade unless price is shifting completely bearish. Now we seem to be seeing some momentum now. Never mind. One other thing I did not mention, that I will be using a set stop loss, but also kind of discretionary approach to closing trades earlier in some instances. For example, here, if we were to be tagged in and we were to be pushing bearish, I might get out of the trade a bit earlier. But we still seem to be in a lot of indecision here. We are slowly creeping downwards though. Coming up to the fourth 5-minute candle close. Okay, I think we might be tagged in now. Stop loss is going to be about the size of the first 5-minute candle, so it does give us some breathing room if we are tagged in shortly, which it seems we may just be. Ten-minute bar is also quite bearish for now. Seems we're pushing high now. 50 minutes probably, yeah, printing a nice reversal candle. Might get tagged in here now. Let's see what price decides to do. I'll just move my entry a bit closer. It is impatience at its finest. Very close now. Okay, we are tagged in. Moving stop loss. Stop loss should be around about here. So we ended an extremely bullish candle here, extremely bullish reversal. Also closed above this high. It's not looking good for a seller side. But maybe we might go pick up some of this imbalance left. Should give us a chance to at least get to break even. Yeah, 15 minutes setting up to be extremely bullish. I do journal all these trades in motion as well, which I could perhaps share with you guys as well sometimes. It just makes it a bit easier when reviewing them if you have some data. If you see me taking a screenshot and everything, that is what it is about. We seem to have shifted in profit. Oh, I'll be moving my stop loss quite soon. Just waiting to see if we can get this candle to close. Price does seem in a lot of indecision, so I doubt we will be seeing a massive move to the downside. Also coming up on the school run now, which would also be a sell above here as we are in the overnight range. I don't think I would be taking that as I currently am still in this trade. And I do not want to make it a habit of adding to losing trades. So I think we will just have to wait this one out. Okay, 15 minute is close. I am more on the bullish side for this trade. As we already reacted to this daily level, we didn't break this low. We simply reacted to it. We obviously had this massive bullish candle form which broke this high on the 5 minute, and we are struggling to break this high down here. So it's not looking too good for the seller side. However, I'm just going to wait a bit. I think if we see price move beyond this high, I might be looking at getting out soon. However, the 15 minute is quite still in some indecision, so I also don't want to be getting out of the trade too early. seem to be slightly in profit, although I'm not sure how long this will last. Maybe if we get closer to the daily level here, I'll be looking at moving my stop loss to break even. Possibly even getting out. Don't want to take profits too early, but I'm not sure if we will be breaking that low. Any minute has also seemed to reject that. I'm just trying to wait for this candle to close before perhaps moving to break even. As we might just be filling this imbalance. Seem to be losing some momentum here. Oh, that could just be me being pessimistic. Let's see. Just another minute or so. Moving my stop loss to break even. I feel it's worth getting out here. So I might just wait it out, even if we go back and hit my stop loss. Or rather take the chance of breaking the low. It's gonna be waiting around on the 15 minutes. Still moving bearish here, but we did have an indecision candle on the 5 minute. 3 minute rented a bullish candle, but also seems to be some sorts of an inside bar inside this bigger bullish candle. Seem to be stuck inside some type of range now. Just looking to see if we can reach these lows. Otherwise, I will be stopped out over here if price decides to come back. I will be leaving this running and watching it with you guys, but I think I am done with talking for now, as this might still be a while before we see any movement. But I will update you guys once this trade is either stopped out or we decide to close it. seems we're about to. Okay, we were just stopped out, so I will be ending it here for today. Thank you guys.